His hand rested on her back. Casual, familiar, proprietary. Right there, across the marble lobby, right before my eyes. He leaned close, murmured something. She laughed softly. The kind of laugh meant to reward men who think money is affection. I stood behind a pillar, unseen, unimportant, exactly where they believed I belonged. My phone vibrated. Unknown number. I answered without thinking. "If you want to join Thanksgiving," my daughter-in-law shouted over the line, "come wash the dishes." The words were sharp, public, meant to humiliate. I looked at the reflection in the glass, my face calm, eyes hollowed into steel. "Enjoy," I replied. The call ended. The laugh echoed in my ear longer than it should have. Across the lobby, they walked away together. His hand slid lower. Her fingers brushed his wrist. A silent agreement passed between them. He thought money was everything. He thought I was nothing. "Trash, you step over on your way to the elevator." I watched the doors close behind them. And in the quiet that followed, something inside me went perfectly still. That's when I began to plan. It hadn't started that day. That's the lie we tell ourselves. Betrayal needs a beginning. A moment you can point to and say there. But it's more like rot. Slow. Odorless at first. My son stopped meeting my eyes months ago. His wife spoke to me like hired help. Corrected me in my own house. Laughed when I mispronounced foreign dishes she pretended to love. And him, my husband, he grew generous with strangers and stingy with silence at home. Late meetings, private calls, passwords changed, and the money, accounts moved, assets restructured. My name quietly erased from documents. I had built with him brick by brick. I remembered the first time he told me I wouldn't understand high-level finance. I remembered believing him. The woman from the lobby began appearing, everywhere. Restaurants, galleries, always near him. Never acknowledged me. Her perfume lingered on his coat once. Just once. That was enough. Denial is not blindness. It's a choice. And I stopped choosing it. I didn't scream. Didn't cry. Didn't ask. I watched. I listened. I requested copies of documents under the guise of estate planning. I hired an accountant who didn't ask questions, just delivered answers. Late nights, I traced transactions like veins under skin. Money moved offshore, Swiss accounts, shell companies. Her name hidden beneath corporate dust. Clever. Not clever enough. I ordered phone records. Old habits die hard. He reused passwords. Men like him believe consistency is loyalty. Photos surfaced. Hotel lobbies. Reflections in mirrors. His hand on her back again. Always the back. Possessive, claiming. I arranged my own travel. Quiet, alone. Switzerland welcomed me like an old friend. The villa was already mine. He had transferred it years ago for tax purposes. He'd forgotten to transfer it back. I smiled for the first time in months. Back home, they continued their little play. The insults escalated. "Why don't you stay home this year?" my daughter-in-law said lightly. "It's easier to erase me." I said nothing. Silence makes people careless. The report arrived on a Tuesday. Bound official final. He had drained our shared assets. Funneled them into accounts I now controlled. And the woman, she wasn't his partner. She was his investment. Young, ambitious, hungry. He promised her permanence. She promised him admiration. Neither understood ownership. That night, I set the documents on the table between us. He didn't sit. Didn't need to. He flipped pages fast, faster, then slower. "What is this?" he whispered. I poured tea. "Your life," I said. "Laid out correctly." His face collapsed inward. Years of arrogance folding like cheap paper. "You went behind my back." I met his eyes for the first time in weeks. "You went around me." He reached for my hand. I moved it away. I didn't raise my voice. I raised the truth. "I own the villa," I said. "The accounts. The companies you hid her in." His mouth opened. Closed. "She knows?" he asked. I shook my head. "She will." The next morning I posted photos. Sunlight. Stone terraces. The Swiss Alps cutting the sky clean in half. No caption. My phone rang. Once. Twice. 10 times. By noon, 71 missed calls. Her number included. I never answered. He lost everything quietly. That's the worst kind. No scandal. No courtroom drama. Just signatures, transfers, locks changed. By dawn, he had nothing. They say revenge leaves you empty. That's a lie told by people who confuse chaos with control. I sit now on the villa balcony. Morning air sharp, honest. No one shouts at me anymore. No one touches anyone's back in front of me. The phone is silent. I don't feel triumphant. I feel clean. Some losses are amputations. You survive because you let go. I didn't crush her out of anger. I crushed her because she mistook my silence for weakness. And men like him mistake money for power. I know better now. I always did.